We're here today with a video update for this litter of 4-week-old Labradoodle puppies. Hi, I'm Claire from Van Isle Doodles, and today's video we're going to go through each of the 11 Labradoodle puppies in this litter. We're going to tell you a little bit about their weight. We're going to tell you what they've done over the past week. We'll give you a little information about their color and just a little teensy little bit of info about their personalities because they're still too young to really have a big personality. And then we'll also tell you a little bit about the mama Labradoodle for this litter, who's MJ, and just an overall a sort of summary of the litter as a whole. So these puppies all had some big changes this past week. They were graduated from the maternity ward into the nursery. Now, Labradoodles are very smart dogs, and so they really were not too fussed about moving. At first, there was some singing and some squeaking, and you may hear some squeaking today because this is their first official day of crate training. They're in groups in their crates, but nonetheless, it's the first time they've been put into crates. So you may hear some little squeaks and some little squeals of protest as they're wondering, what the heck? What's this box and what are we doing in it? But when we moved the puppies out of the maternity ward into the nursery, they did really well. And in fact, they were there for a couple of days, and then Ripple's puppies went home on Saturday. And so we moved the puppies from one end of the nursery to the other. This means it'll be easier for them to go in and out the doggy door, which they'll probably start doing about next week. So let's go through with each of the puppies now. And we do them in their birth order, which is how we always do them with our videos. So this is Mr. Light Blue Collar. Mr. Light Blue Collar is this very handsome chocolate fellow, and he has very, very bright eyes. He's an inquisitive boy. He's very friendly. He loves to be held. He really likes his snuggles. And he's got his cute little white goatee that he's showing you there, as well as the little white on his chest that you can see. And he's a really pretty mahogany brown color. He has lots of highlights through his coat. Just a real sweet little fellow. And Mr. Light Blue weighs 1.16 kilograms. So quite a few of the puppies are already broken that kilogram mark. They're doing very, very well in their weight gaining. Next, we're going to take a look at Brown Collar Girl. Here we go. There you go, buddy. Hi, sweet cheeks. Hi. How's my little lady? Hello. This little girl is a gorgeous red caramel party. She has beautiful, beautiful dark red caramel coloring, those really nice symmetrical markings. You can see she's looking just a little bit apprehensive about this whole process. Then she has a nice big splash of color on her back and on her tail. So this week, the other thing that all of these puppies have accomplished is they have started eating solid food. So you may see a little bit of stickiness on some of these faces. So what they're eating now is goat's milk with some pablum and some pumpkin mixed in. So that's why sometimes you'll see them that they have a little bit of orange stuck onto their fur. Yeah, and they've all done really well. Oh, is that right? Oh, you're going to talk? You tell everybody a story? You tell them about what it's like to eat out of the pan? Oh, I think we're just a little bit scared, aren't you? Miss Brown Collar weighs 1.14 kilograms, and she's just a little bit anxious about this whole process of being all on her own here. So we won't keep them too long. It's always quite a bit of a change for the puppies when it's the first time out of the nest, separated from their litter mates, and put into the crate. So this is a lot that's going on for them when we make this video. And of course we have lights for the video as well. So it's very bright for them. So it's all quite a whole different thing. And this is the first time we've done this litter's video without Mama Labradoodle MJ in the room. So they have no support from Mom, and they know she's not here because they can't smell her. So it's quite a big deal for them today. So now we have Purple Collar Boy. This is a really pretty, lovely tan caramel fellow. He's just the sweetest little guy. He has such an adorable little way about him. Very gentle. He's one of the quieter puppies in the litter. Hi, hi. And one of his favorite things is to be all snuggled up in the puppy bed. He prefers to sleep in the puppy bed than in the crate. Right now they have the option of sleeping in a puppy bed, which is similar in size to this ribbed crate mat that we have here. Very similar kind of bed. Or they can sleep right in the crate. So they tend to alternate to some degree, but some of them do prefer to sleep in the bed, and he's definitely one of them. And the reason why we have these rimmed crate mats and also the high-sided donut beds that you'll see in several of our videos is because Labradoodles love to rest their heads. And these beds give them the side as security and also gives them somewhere to rest their heads on. He said, that's enough. Can you let me go now? I don't want to do this anymore. And Mr. Tan Caramel Boy, Mr. Purple Collar Boy, who is the Tan Caramel, you see he has lovely, lovely white markings on himself there. He's just going to be the most handsome boy. You already are handsome. And he's weighing in at 1.08 kilograms. Next, after that, we have Mr. Orange Collar Boy. Here you go, Purpy. Hi, Orange. Hello. How are you? Now, this little guy, he is another one of the chocolates. Hi. He's got this really nice, rich chocolate color. Are you going to look at the camera? Can you look at the camera? Oh, no, I don't want to look at the camera. I want to look somewhere else. I don't want to share my cuteness with anyone. He is the cutest little thing. He has a really pretty little face. He too has some really pretty highlights in his coat, but he's a little bit darker than light blue is. Light blue is more of a mahogany. This guy is definitely a chocolate. And Mr. Orange is 965 grams. So he hasn't quite made it to the 1 kilogram threshold yet. Hi, there. Is that better because you can see me now? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? And Mr. Orange Collar is all chocolate. He does not have white on him. So he is a beautiful, handsome, dark colored boy. Oh, yes, he is. He's a very handsome boy. Next, after Orange Collar Boy, we have Miss Black Collar. Here you go, Orangey. Hi, sweetie girl. Hello. And this is one of our parties. Now, party is where the dog has 2 colors, where 50% of the dog's body is white, and the rest of it is one of the other colors, one of the base colors. So this little lady is a gorgeous caramel party. Her ears are really a red kind of caramel color. But on top of her head and around her eyes there and on the back of her body, you'll see it's more of a tan caramel color as opposed to the red on her ears. It's quite common for dogs to have a darker shade of their coat color on their ears or around their eyes. Hey, Jill, beautiful. Now this little girl has a really adorable feature, and that's she has a half of a mustache. So she has a beautiful mustache on the right side of her face, but the left side of her face is all white. So we call her nickname is Half Stash. Yes, is your name Half Stash? Oh, but you're 100% all adorable. This girl is cute. She has a very cute and sweet little way about her. She's very feminine, and she's definitely a girl. Everything about her is very girly. She definitely is a puppy who's going to need a pink blanket, I'm really sure. And Miss Black Collar Girl is 934 grams. So she's one of the smaller puppies, very petite. Hey, sweetheart. After that, we have Gray Collar Boy. Hi, handsome. Hi, how are you? This boy is one of our red abstracts. By abstract, we mean that he has some white markings, but not as much white as you find in a party. So that's called abstract. And because his nose is black, and you can see he's going to have that beautiful big black nose. One of my favorite things in dogs is when they have a nice big black nose like our girl Spirit has. Yes, I just think it's so cute on Labradoodles. So he has that beautiful black nose, and that makes him a red dog, not a red caramel. If he had a brown nose, he'd be a red caramel. And then the abstract is all these gorgeous bits of white flash that he has. So he has lots of flash on his chest. Oh, thank you for the kisses. You're the first one who kissed me today. Obviously, you like being on camera. Thank you. Lots of white under the chin, a little bit up the nose, and then the white on the top of the head. This is just a stunning puppy, and you can tell he's very, very affectionate by all the kisses he gives me. He really enjoys being picked up, and usually as soon as somebody picks him up, he starts with the kisses. Yes, you're a very kissy boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. And Mr. Gray Color Boy, he is at 1.07 kilograms. So he's one of the puppies who's gone over the kilogram mark, right? Oh, yes, good boy. Yes, oh, yes, thank you. Next after Gray, we have Dark Blue Color Girl. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Now this little girl, she is a caramel, and we'll show you in just a second here, as soon as she's okay with me picking her up. Hi. I think she's a caramel. Maybe I'm going to be a liar and she has a black nose. She maybe is going to have black nose. Her feet are black, so she may actually be an apricot. Anyways, we won't worry about that. It doesn't matter what color you are, really. No, just that we know you're very cute. Oh, no. So you'll be scared? Oh, I'm not so sure about this today, Mom. No, I was wondering where my mom is. Okay, 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 I gotcha. You just sit here for a minute, let everybody take a look at you, because you're so pretty. Everybody wants to see what a sweetie you are. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. And this is one of the things about this litter. If they do tend to get a little bit excited about something, it's not too difficult to get them calmed down. You'll see the strong eye contact she's giving me there. She's looking to me for her cues. Now, she's not used to doing that, so she's not 100% sure that that gives her all the reassurance she wants. But at least it's making her feel a little bit better. She's a new baby. This little girl is 1.09 kilograms, so she too is over a kilogram. After this, we have our red collar girl. Hi, beauty. Hi. Red collar is one of the tinier puppies in the litter. And she too is a red abstract, just like the puppy, a couple of puppies ago that we had here. So you can see again, she has that really pretty black nose that sets her coloring off so well. And then she has lots of white flash. So she's got those abstract markings too. And she's hunting around looking to see if she can smell Mama MJ. She says, no, I just smell the human, and I know you have nothing that I can eat off of. No. So she's got beautiful white on her chest there that you can see, and then quite a good amount of white on her face. So she's really a very, very pretty girl. That's a lovely girl. So Miss Red Collar, she has broken the kilogram mark. I wasn't too sure she would, because she is one of the tinier puppies, but she is 1.02 kilograms. So she has broken that magical kilogram mark. This girl is very lively, very outgoing, and she is just a whole barrel of fun. And she has a voice. She can talk to us and tell us what she thinks whenever she wants to. Yeah, good girl. There we go, Red Collar. Next we have Yellow Collar Girl. Yellow Collar Girl is another party. Hi, sweetie. And she is a beautiful red party. So she's got really, really dark red coloring there. And she's got the beautifully symmetrical markings on her face, on her ears, and then on her back. You see we have quite a nice amount of color there. And then on the base of her tail too. Hi, how you doing? And then Yellow Collar is a little bit more of a serious girl. She has lots and lots of kisses, and she has lots of stickiness around her face. She feels like one big sticky pudding right now. She's doing really well with eating. They're all caught on to eating out of the pan with no trouble at all. They were really a very easy litter to transition to the pan, which is nice. Sometimes they take quite a while before they're accustomed to eating out of the pan or happy doing so. But these guys were all quite quick at adapting to it. And Yellow, she's just under the 1 kilogram at 990 grams. Right, cutie? That's also very, very cute. Oh, and she has really a half of a stash too, because you can see her red markings on her mouth there on the right-hand side, but on the left side, we've got the white. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn you around unexpectedly. So that's Yellow Collar. Next is our little teensy one. This is our smallest puppy in the litter, Green Collar Girl. Hi. Hi, little Taiki. Hi. To come up with Mommy? This one, I think it's because she's so tiny, but she's just a doll. She's a real doll. You just want to hold her all the time and walk around with her and just give her little gentle cuddles. She just is so precious. She's very, very sweet. Somebody's having quite a conversation about being in the crate there. Very, very sweet, quiet, retiring, calm little girl. Just a complete princess, aren't you? Yes. And she just gets everybody to fall in love with her. She's just got such a sweet little way about her. And Green Collar Girl is by far the tiniest at 728 grams. She eats really well. She eats out of the pan. She keeps up with everybody. She just is the puppy who is the tiniest. And she is a caramel. She's a very pretty little one. Oh my goodness, that's quite the song that we got going on there. And then last but not least, we have Tan Collar Boy. Hi. Oh goodness, honey. Hey, it's okay, baby. There we go. And Mr. Tan Collar Boy, he has a new distinction to tell you today. He has become the biggest puppy in the litter. He has taken over for Light Blue, who has been the biggest puppy every week since birth. And Tan Collar Boy is the last puppy born, but he is now the biggest puppy. And he is 1.27 kilograms. So he does very well eating in the pan. You can see he's hiding his head right now. He says, I'm not too sure because my mom's not here. I'm not sure. Do I want to show anybody what I look like? I bet you do. There you go, good boy. There you go. You can see he's shivering a little bit. Oh, it's okay, baby. So these experiences are really good for them. It's very important they do things that they're not entirely comfortable with, but in a really positive and reassuring way. So this is part of socializing the puppies. This is what starts right from day one when they're with us. So today, being separated from everybody, being taken out of the nest, and not being part of the group and not having MJ here, that's a huge, huge milestone for them. Now, how each of them responds all goes into our notes and all becomes part of our matching process. And it also guides us as to how we work with the puppy going forward. So we'll see, like Tan Collar is very shy about this today. He's quite concerned about being here, doesn't want to show his face, has some shakes. So we will make a point of taking him away from everybody even more often so that he always gets something special. Now, he is an affectionate boy. He loves soft voices. So we'll pick him up and we'll take him out and we'll coo to him. We'll just, even if we're not speaking in words, even if we're just reciting the alphabet, anything so that he just feels our body warmth and that he just has the vibration of our chest and a really calm, quiet voice. See, already he stopped shaking pretty much now. And now he's giving me some kisses. So it doesn't take too long to convince them, but it is really important that you are able to understand what they're telling you because they can't talk. So you have to be able to clearly understand what their little voices are saying, or if they aren't using their voice, what their bodies are telling you. And see, he's still telling me he's still a little bit hesitant about showing his face to the light. And he's not too sure, but he'll come around. So we'll just keep him and cuddle him for a little bit longer while we finish up the video because we want him to know that everything's positive, it's all a good experience and nothing bad's happening. And then I bet when we do our next week's video, he will not be in the least bit worried. Now, of course, next week, coming up on Saturday, is our puppy family visit. Normally, we would be all getting together and you would all be coming to our house to meet all of your Labradoodle puppies. But with COVID and the restrictions still in place, even outdoors, we aren't able to have everybody come because that's too many people in a gathering, even outside right now. So we're hoping that Dr. Henry is going to give us some good news on the 15th and perhaps relax the rules a bit. Now we've got 3 litters right now, and they're all, of course, having their family visits at different times. If we're able to work something out within the COVID guidelines where we can do a family visit at a later date, we definitely will do our best to do that. Sometimes the logistics just prevent us from doing that depending on what else is going on, but we would so love to be able to have all of our families come to see the puppies. Even if you can't touch them and you can just watch them playing, it would just be nice to be able to give you all the opportunity to be able to come. But this Saturday instead, we're going to have the Zoom meeting, so you'll be able to watch all the puppies playing on your computer or your phone, however you're going to do your Zoom meeting. And what I've asked each of you to do is to have a question for Taylor, who's our trainer, and for me, because sometimes you have something that you're thinking about and you're wondering about. So this will be the opportunity on Saturday so that you can ask all those questions. So we have a little bit of a different format instead of just listening to me talk all the time, which I'm sure gets really boring. It's a good thing I've got all these cute puppies to show you, otherwise you would all turn your TVs or your YouTubes off long before I finish talking. There, now we've got Mr. Tan all happy, no shaking, and he's quite happy to show you his face. So now we can talk about him a bit. There's a good boy, yeah. So Mr. Tan is probably a chocolate sable, but he may be a chocolate phantom. We're just going to have to wait and see, as I've said in the past weeks. Okay, that was long enough. That's all you get to see of him. And he does have some of the white flash as well. And like I said, he's 1.27 kilograms, so now the biggest puppy in the litter. So he's a 0.11 grams bigger than dark blue color, the light blue color rather, the firstborn. So that's our update for this week. I'm going to give tan color back to Reynolds, because that's lots of time to get him used to this experience. Here you go, buddy, good boy. And so that's how we look for a reaction in the puppies when they start off and they're worried about something. So it could be maybe we're doing sound desensitization. So we take our steel bowls and we literally throw them around the room, and so that they make a huge crashing noise. That's totally unexpected by the puppies. And then we wait and watch and see how they respond. And the ones that have a strong reaction, if they're really like or trying to run away, then those are the ones we work with, doing that more frequently with. And then the next time when we make a big sound, we'll take the puppy and we'll pick it up so the puppy knows they're secure, and we'll comfort them and we'll talk to them, and then there'll be the big sound, and then we'll be, hey, it's okay, don't worry. And we'll do that over and over and over until when there's the big sound, there's no reaction at all. But it's really important that you don't just take your puppy and give them a new situation. Lots of people think socialization means 100 new things in the first 100 days. Yes, you would like to expose your puppy to as many different new things as you can in the first few days, but not if it's a negative experience. That would be a disaster, and it would be doing the exact opposite from what you're trying to do with your puppy. You only want to do with your puppy what's positive. So like with Tan Collar Boy there, you don't rush on to do the next thing so that you got your 5 things done in the day. That would be the only thing he'll do today. I will not expose him to anything else. He was nervous, that's it. We got him past being nervous, got him reassured, and that's how we want to end with him for the day. And then tomorrow we'll come back, we'll have him in here, we'll do like we're making a video even though we're not, and we'll see how he responds. My guess is he might shiver for a couple of seconds, and then he'll be, oh yeah, I remember what happened. Indeed, what we'll probably do is do their photos tomorrow instead of today, just to give them all a little bit of an experience again. Because there was a couple of them who were a little, I'm not so sure about this, there's no mommy dog here. So we wanted to have them come back in again, have lots of time, cuddle them, talk to them, reassure them, and get them to learn that, oh yeah, these things are all good, and I don't have to be with my litter mates, and I don't have to be with my mom, I'm still safe. So keep that in mind for when you get your puppy home. If you're on this list for a Labradoodle puppy, we're already halfway through the waiting process here. The time just flies by. It seems to me that they were only just born. So not too much longer to wait, but these are really important things to remember for when you do get your puppy home, is that you want everything to be positive. That's the most important thing, consistency and positivity. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing all the puppies. We're really excited to see everyone that's on the list on Saturday for our Zoom meeting. Don't forget to send in your questions. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, and we hope you're subscribed to our channel. And thanks so much for watching.